Hi guys, welcome this morning. I guess it's around 11. We're gonna wait a couple minutes for some people to come on. Eleanor is here to help me today. Hi! We are gonna make sugar scrub soap bars, and we're gonna try not to make a huge mess, right?
No, I want to make a huge
mess. So we're gonna make some sugar scrub soap bars today. As promised, this is a super simple video, really easy recipe and a lot of fun, easy enough for a 7-year-old to do it. There are 3 main ingredients to this, and then your essential oils that you add in. What you're gonna need, if you guys are taking notes, what you're gonna need is a silicone mold. We are using a bunny butt mold. These are the cutest little bunny butts. I got this at the Dollar Tree, the green one, the Dollar Tree where everything's $1. It's just a silicone mold. It's got 10 little bunny butts. And so you'll need a silicone mold. You can use any silicone mold. We've got heart ones, we've got flower ones. I just thought the bunny butts were really cute for Easter. You will need coconut oil. I get my coconut oil from Aldi, so you will need some coconut oil. This is the solid at room temperature coconut oil. Then you're gonna need some melt and pour soap, okay? And so we're gonna talk about all the ingredients in just a second here in detail and why I'm choosing these ingredients. You'll need melt and pour soap. You can get this in the craft section at Walmart. You can get this at Michael's. Any craft store should have melt and pour soap. You'll need plain old sugar. We're using white sugar, so just granulated sugar, and your essential oils. And I'm gonna be using the energy blend today, but you can use any oils you want, any essential oils you want. And then you're gonna need a glass, a bowl to melt everything in. You'll find it a lot easier if your bowl has a spout like this. Oh, you gotta stand up, baby.
I don't want to.
You gotta stand up. You'll find it a lot easier if your melting bowl has a little pour spout so that you can pour this into the mold a lot easier. Otherwise, you're gonna have a big mess. And so let me just slide this up. I'll show you guys. Here's our recipe. And I don't know if this is backwards for you guys, so I'll be sure to post the actual recipe on my business page. But I want to talk about some of the ingredients first. And I'm gonna set this aside just a little bit here for you. Okay, so the first ingredient I want to talk about is coconut oil. And we use coconut oil in this recipe, and I'm going to tell you, I made a batch of these, obviously before we started the video here. I made a batch of these yesterday, and I tried them. I had a couple friends try them just to test the recipe, and these make your skin so soft, and I think it's because of the ingredients. And so coconut oil is a really excellent ingredient to have in these sugar scrub bars because coconut, hi Jennifer, because coconut oil is excellent for the skin. It is really great at adding moisture, helping the skin retain moisture, reduces inflammation. Coconut oil can actually help you retain moisture in the skin because it acts as a barrier. And then if you struggle with acne or any sort of skin issues, coconut oil is very nurturing, very good for those sorts of issues. Coconut oil is high in linoleic acid, I think I said that right, linoleic acid, and lauric acid. And if you struggle with acne, linoleic acid is something that you lack, and lauric acid is known to be pretty antimicrobial. So can really help with healing the skin and nourishing and taking care of the skin. The soap that I'm choosing to use, and you're going to be wanting to use a melt and pour soap for this project. It's the easiest to work with. Like I said, you can pick it up at a craft store. You can pick it up at Walmart I think it should be in the craft section, the arts and craft section. I'm choosing to use a goat's milk based melt and pour soap. And the reason I love goat's milk is most melt and pour soaps are glycerin, which is fine, but glycerin's very drying to the skin. And so I use this goat's milk soap because goat's milk is really high in fats and fatty acids. It's got vitamin A in it, it's got selenium in it. Selenium supports a healthy skin membrane. It also has alpha hydroxy acids in it, which is fantastic as a gentle cleanser, where it won't strip the oils from your skin, but it does clean. The Sugar. Sugar's the next ingredient. What are you doing?
I'm trying to fix this so I can get the ladder closer.
Having technical difficulties over here. So sugar. I'm choosing to use just a granulated white sugar for today's recipe, but you can use brown sugar, you can use granulated white sugar, you can even use turbinado sugar. You could probably even use salt in this. I don't see why not. But sugar is a really excellent ingredient for this for a couple reasons. One, because sugar is excellent at balancing the skin, and two, because sugar is a great exfoliant. Where did you get your goat's milk soap? So this goat's milk soap is melt and pour, and I got this from, I think I got it from Michael's. So I always keep like some melt and pour soap on hand in case I want to make a bar. But I'm pretty sure I got it at Michael's. You can buy it by the pound, and then you just cube it. You cut it into these little cubes like this. And so goat's milk soap. So sugar helps balance the skin, and it's also an exfoliant. It balances the skin because it has glycolic alpha hydroxy acids in it, and it's more gentle than salt, which is why I opt for sugar. A lot of people don't realize that when you use salt as an exfoliant, because the granules are very large, they're larger than sugar. They can actually cause little tears in the skin, and salt is also drying where sugar is not. Sugar naturally draws moisture from the air, from the environment, into your skin. And so using a sugar scrub on your skin is going to help to moisturize and retain moisture, and then the coconut oil is going to help seal that in. So these are excellent. This is a great recipe. I love this recipe. And our last thing that we're going to use is our essential oils, and this is for scent. So we're using the Energy blend. And Energy is a blend by Plant Therapy. It's more of a citrus blend. It's a little bright. It's a good like morning blend to use this in the shower. This is blood orange, peppermint, lemon, ginger, eucalyptus, and geranium. So that's the blend we're going to use this morning. You can opt for a pre-made blend, or maybe you could do your own blend, right? So lemon and rosemary would be a really good one for morning. What's your favorite one? Favorite oil? Favorite essential? Lavender. Lavender's your favorite, right? So you could do orange and lavender if you wanted to do like a little blend for relaxation.
Or sweet orange and lavender.
You could do sweet orange. You could use mandarin or blood orange.
Oh, yeah.
You could do peppermint.
I don't like peppermint.
What about spearmint?
What is that?
Ah.
What is that?
You could use peppermint if you have muscle tension or muscle aches. Peppermint's also really great for cooling and relaxing. So you could use peppermint. You could do a rose or a palmarosa blend. The rose and palmarosa are really a nice romantic scent, just sort of a very gentle, warming scent. And then, or you could even do the blend of the month. Blend of the month for April: mandarin, lime, bergamot, and copaiba. You can grab the blend of the month on the website, getwelloiled.com, and you can see the recipe on the pinned post on the business page. All right, so I'm going to move this aside. There's your last shot at the recipe. I will post this on the business page when we're done. I'm going to turn this so that Eleanor and I can see this. And the first thing we're going to do is add our soap to here.
I don't want to do it.
You do?
I want to do it.
You want to do it?
I want to do it.
All right, let's put our soap cubes in here. Soap cubes in there. So when you guys are melting this soap, a couple tips. We're going to melt this in the microwave, and we'll set this aside. We're going to melt this in the microwave, and we're actually going to do this in small bursts of about 30 seconds. This is going to allow the soap to melt without it being, whoa, there goes my oils, without it burning or going over, getting too heated. So let's see, we're going to go 30 seconds at a time, and then we're going to stir. 30 seconds, stir. 30 seconds, stir, until we have a nice melted consistency.
Nice, like.
Once we have the soap melted, we're going to add the coconut oil. And so we're doing a half a cup of soap, and we're doing a quarter cup of coconut oil.
When are you going to put in the sugar?
The sugar goes in last.
No!
So just eyeballing, this looks like to be about a quarter cup of coconut oil, maybe a little less. Let's check our soap. All right, this was 30 seconds, guys. You can kind of see it starting to melt. There's still some chunks in here, so we're going to put it back in for 30 seconds. Go ahead. I'm going to get something to stir this with.
Get a spoon.
I'm actually going to get...
Get a spoon.
Something like a Baby Shark song?
No, I'm singing Get a Spoon.
Get a spoon song?
Get a spoon.
Now, one thing we have to do with this is move fast because this soap is going to begin to harden, and once you add the sugar, it's going to cool down a little bit. If you notice while you're doing this, Grammy says hi. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Grammy's watching. All right, so we did just 30 seconds. My soap is
No,
boiling.
60 seconds.
30 seconds, tested it, and did another 30 seconds. So now we're going to add our coconut oil. Coconut oil is solid at room temperature, but it has a very low melting point, so it's going to liquefy very quickly. I'm going to set this aside.
Put it over there by the tangerine basket.
And then we just mix this in. You're going to notice when you begin to mix the coconut oil in with the soap that it isn't mixing very well. It's going to stay a little bit separate. But just stir until it's nice and blended. If it starts to harden, you can put it back in the microwave. Easy, no splashing. There you go.
I want to splash.
There you go. Why don't you use the spoon? This might be easier. There you go.
And it will add more coconut. I don't like it.
Yeah, I know, it's weird looking, isn't it? So it's separating a little bit, but we're going to keep mixing.
It looks like milk. I don't like the sounds. That's all.
Here, let me get it nice and blended.
Stop.
Okay, so once we have this nice and blended, we're going to add our sugar.
I want to add the sugar.
Okay, you add the sugar. We're going to do 1 cup of sugar, so that's, I have a 1/3 cup scoop in here, so we're going to do 3 scoops of sugar.
Do I need a full scoop?
Go ahead.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. And then as you mix your sugar in, it should have a sort of a granulated feel to it. It's going to be, I'll show you the consistency in a second as we get it mixed up here. Need more than that.
Right, all right, geez.
So this is going to have like a real gritty feel to it. So you just want to get that nice and mixed. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can add more.
Okay.
Let's get that nice and
Extra sugar.
together, extra sugary.
I want to mix it.
Here, our soap.
Dough.
Our soap is starting to, see this? It's starting to harden. So what we're going to do is put this back in the microwave.
3, 0.
So we're going to melt it a little more. Go ahead. Start. And that's going to melt that soap back down. You can remelt the melt and pour soap. Please, this is soap. Don't need soap. Don't need soap.
Granny said you could drink soap.
No, you can't drink soap.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay, let's check this. There, we're doing a little bit better here. That's more liquidy.
Let me mix.
All right, get it mixed. We might have to put it back in the microwave in a minute. Get it nice and blended, all that sugar blended in, no lumps.
Looks so cool.
Yeah. So it kind of has this...
It's kind of like really...
soupy texture to it.
It's kind of like really gooey milk.
Uh-huh.
Like really gooey yogurt. Don't do it.
Well, I was going to try to get some of this off of the spoon.
Don't
I'm
touch
using
it.
a chopstick to mix here. I think we're going to have to maybe put this back in for another 10 or 20 seconds.
No!
There we go. I'm going to set this down here.
Mix. Mixy.
And get it nice and blended. If you have some sugar lumps, make sure you're getting all those mixed in together. Like I said, remelt if you need to. It's not going to hurt the mix.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and then we're going to add our essential oils.
It looks like pea.
Yeah, it does. Well, that's because, what color is orange oil?
Pea.
Orange color.
pee.
And what color is lemon oil? Oh man, this smells minty and delicious.
Ooh, it smells good.
Okay, so once you have your mixture
It's
ready to go, you just pour it into the molds.
I
This
wanna pour.
might be an adult thing because
Can I pour one?
it's hot. We're just gonna pour these into the molds.
You're messy.
You're messy.
Well, I'm always messy, Mom.
You think you can do better?
Maybe.
All right, give it a go. We got 5 more bunnies to fill. That's hot. Easy. There you go. Good job. See? Easy enough for a 7-year-old. Oh, our soap's starting to harden. Let's microwave.
Microwave, microwave, microwave the soap now. Microwave, microwave.
We're gonna re-microwave our soap again.
Stop touching it.
I have to put it into the bowl.
Stop touching it.
Clean off our stick. And microwave, microwave.
Microwave as long as you can.
This stuff
Microwave.
is so nourishing for the skin. I used a little last night, and in my shower this Okay.
Time to pour the rest.
Time to pour the rest. We got to mix it. So much mixing.
Mix it now so we can pour the
All right.
rest.
Ooh, hot soap.
Hot soap. Big
Oh,
hot soap.
burning my finger.
Why?
Don't touch hot soap. It is burny. I think we might need another mold. Whoa, where are you going there with the crazy bunny?
That's a big bunny.
Don't worry if you spill some. It's okay.
Oh,
Easy.
yeah.
Whoa, what are you doing? What's
I
happening?
don't know.
All right, put some in there. Flowers. Go. We're doing the heart mold. I grabbed a second mold because we have extra soap. Ooh, do a flower.
I want to do this one. It looks like a cake. Okay, I'll do the flower next.
Okay. We're going to do a flower.
Let's do this one.
Okay. That was like a chrysanthemum.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, there's a daisy. We can do that one.
Let's do this.
These molds I got at Michael's. These were just in the food making cake decorating section. I don't think we have enough for that. But now you're just on the cake. Now you're just pouring it on the cake.
What?
Guys. So, once you have your molds filled, all done.
No, we're not done. I wanted to do the daisy.
Well, we ran out of soap. We don't have any more melted soap.
Well, I'm glad we did the heart and the star.
I mean, if you didn't dump it on the counter, maybe we would have had enough for the daisy.
Or that.
So these need to dry and harden up for about an hour or
That's
so.
going to be a double soap.
You should be able to pop them out of the molds after about an hour. I made some last night, like I said, and I wanted to show you what these look like after you make them.
Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
Don't
So
do
last
it.
night we used a heart mold, and once they pop out of the mold, this is what they look like. So I don't have any bunny butts to show you, but I will post a picture of the bunny butts once these are done and ready to go. And so, once you pop these out of the molds, these make a great little gift. So you just get a little mason jar, and you can literally just
Put 10 bunny butts inside.
fill the jar with bunny butts or whatever.
Or kill people and then put their heads inside.
No, you can't put a head in here.
Yes, you can.
Stop.
Shrink it.
You just put them in the jar.
You just kill people.
It's not funny.
Yes, it is.
So you just put a couple of these in a jar. Maybe put some Easter grass in there. I don't have any Easter grass. Here. I do have this stuff though. You can just like put some of that in there. Throw some hearts or bunny butts, whatever mold you have.
This is a nice cereal bowl. Yeah. It's so tiny.
Put the lid on, and
This
how
is
cute
really
is this
tiny.
as a little,
So tiny.
like a nice little gift. Put a
And
little
it's
bow,
mine now.
a little Easter bow on that. That's a really cute little gift, and these are lovely. You can throw a piece of chocolate on it. So yeah,
Frosty
that is it,
the
guys.
chocolate
Let me know what
has
questions you
very
have.
shiny butt.
Let me know what questions you have, and I will post a picture of our bunny butts once they're dry.
Oh, and these ones too, because those ones are random.
Yeah, and these are already starting to harden up. Keep in mind that the thicker you make these, so some molds are really deep, like, so that the more, oh, here we go, look at that.
Garlic soap.
Whole piece came right off. This is
Plate of
just
soap.
soap, so it washes. So yeah, some of the molds are thicker, and so the thicker you make these, the longer it's going to take to cure up. But about an hour to 2 hours of curing time.
No,
You
you
should be able to pop these out of the mold after about an hour or so. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll be at the shop today from noon until noon-ish, because I don't know what time it is now, as soon as I can get over there, until about 7 p.m. doing curbside pickup and filling orders. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you very soon. Bye.